Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Widya Sukmawati from class C. I want to explain a little about the Inacelt 2020 summary the day before yesterday. First speaker is Abdul Sahid. About a bibliometric analysis, English learning, teaching, research. Bibliometrics, quantitative studies on contents and information of research publication, multiple dimensions of scientific production and dissemination. English learning, teaching, relate bibliometric studies include first, major trends in the domain of SLA. Second, research trends in applied linguistics. Third, a bibliometric analysis of system. Fourth, Southeast Asian research productivity and impacts in SLA. And the last, a bibliometric analysis of Journal of Language and Linguistic Studies. Descriptive and network analysis of health research publication in 2020. Method has three. First, bibliometric data, bibliographic database, and the last, third, bibliometric tools. Speakers 2 is Wahyuningsi Usadiati from University of Palangkaraya. The material is about congruence of verbal signal and non-verbal signal in teaching communication. Communication is continuous process of expression, interpretation, negotiation of meaning, which includes system of sign and symbol of language, accompanied by body language, is first convey meaning, second, present ideas, thought, feeling, opinions, and the last, make recipient do something, requesting, commanding. Teaching, a type of communicative behavior intended to cause the student to do something, to learn. The sound of the teacher voice and word, to speak using a language to others, verbal signal, incongruence with ways to stand, smile, listen, not pause, wave, and so on. Non-verbal signal, body language, all contribute to teaching communication. Next, verbal signal, channel open or close signal, greeting the student, asking their health, asking them to open book on a certain page, saying goodbye. And second, back channel prim signal or brief acknowledgement to request. Noise like ooh, yeah, you're right, or like that. Third, turnover signal that allow for a smooth exchange of turns. For example, slowing tempo, vowel elongation, and falling intonation. Fourth, acoustically educates an interpretable signal. For example, slowing the rate of speech, reduce vowel and favor contraction. 5. Bracket signal like by the way, well, anyway, and the last, Grecian norm or maxim relate to relevance like utterance must be relevant to each other. Truthfulness, special intonation for circumcising, playful, quantify, time availability for fair share of thing head talk, and the last clarity, like verbalization should be kept clear. And nonverbal signal or body language is, for example, like expression like ooh, oh yeah, alright, like that. For example, body movement like common practice like hand gesture, nodding, haptics, use of touch, vocalize or use of voice, ceramics, use of time, and artifacts, use object. For example, body movements like peace, high five, bye, and good job, like that. For example, posture or stance like you stand and your hand like this. For example, for a language, manner of speaking like you don't raise your voice but improve your argument. I think that's all from material Wahyuningsih Usadiati. Okay, next. Third speaker is Maria Luardini. First, language teacher's competence. In here, there is linguistic, pedagogy, sociolinguistic, and strategies. Linguistic and curriculum, implication and suggestion, the government program on how the teacher comprehend new curriculum should be comprehensively introduced to all teachers. Two, government suggests, but the teachers still think about grammarian. And government program for teachers knowledge upgrading is needed to have similar perception and concept between the decision maker and teacher. Linguistic and curriculum. Every group or professional teacher program, known as PPG, do not realize why GBA. The term use language feature or verb or versus process, adverb versus circumstance, social function, and generic structure. Okay, that's all from Memoria. Next, for speaker the last. The last is Mr. Imam Khalyubi from IAIN Palangkaraya. The material is Derrida Deconstruction on Linguistics, Exploring Diversity and Unraveling Absolute Meaning. First, ideology. In many reviews, Derrida is often classified as a postmodernist thinker, hard postmodernist, structuralism, structuralist, or an ultra-structuralist. However, in another discussion, Lyotard states that the term postmodernism is better viewed as the state of mind of the times. Derrida, classified as a postmodernist figure, is due to the fact that he is considered his standard of thinking, which tend to be individuality as opposed to universality and symbolism. Derrida, classified as a postmodernist, is due to his character of pluralist, anti-totalitarian, and individual autonomy as opposed to universality and symbolism. Derrida as a post-structuralism, because the way of thinking reverses binary oppression, initiated Ferdinand de Saussure, the structuralism thinker. Derrida deconstruction on linguistics. In linguistics, there are two approaches use the meaning process, semantize and pragmatize. A semantic or equal with or linguistic meaning, linguistic sense, literal, internal, textual, conventional, normative, and formal. 2. Pragmatize characteristics equal with speakers, sense, speakers, extension, external, contextual, functional, contextual, without context will be different to be understood. Besides pragmatize, other interpretation methods that rely on adjective interpretation are discourse analysis, hermeneutics, framing analysis out. And conclusion. So, Derrida deconstruction has given the language learned freedom, autonomy in interpreting and defining the object of analysis. Maybe that's all from me about summarize Inacelt 2020. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.